Leo 16, now he's the new Pope, found on the head of Catholic Church from today. Peace be with you all. The first word of Pope Leo 16, the conclave has elected Robert Francis Cardinal Prevost as the 267 Bishop of Rome. A new Pope was announced the waiting crowds by Cardinal Prevost Dominic Mamberit. A few moments ago from Central Regina of St. Peter's Basilica, Cardinal Prevost Dominic Medrin pronounced the formula Hobimus Papam, proclaiming to the city of Rome and to the world worldwide the news election of Francis Cardinal Prevost as Pope Leo 16. The Leo 16 second Pope, the first Augustine Pope, Robert Prevost, new Leo 16 is the second Roman pontiff from America after Pope Francis. However, unlike George Mario Bergoglio, the 69-year-old Robert Francis Prevost is from north part of American continent. Through he spent many years as missionary in Peru before being elected ahead of Augustinians for 2 consecutive terms. The first Augustinian Pope, the new Bishop of Rome, was born in September 14 in 1955 in Chicago, Illinois, to Louis Marius Prevost of French and Italian descent. Madrid Martinez of Spanish descent. He has 2 brothers, Louis Martin and John Joseph. He spent his childhood and adolescence with his family and studied first at Milo Seminar of the Augustine Fathers and then at Villanova University of Pennsylvania, where in 1977 he earned the degree of mathematics. Also studied philosophy in September of the same year. He entered in novitiate of the Order St. Augustine, the St. Louis in the province of Our Lady's God Concerts in Chicago. Made his first professional in September 2nd in 78. In August 29th in 1981, he made his sermon vows. He received his theological education at Catholic Theological Union in Chicago. At the age of 27, he was paid his superior to Rome to study canon laws at the Pontifical University of St. Thomas Aquinas Anglicum. In Rome, he was ordered in Paris in June 1982 at Augustine College Saint Monica and Monseigneur Jean Daudet, president of Pontifical Councils in North Christians. Now these culturally intelligence dialogues. Prevost obtained the ranking in 1984 and the following years, where preparing his doctoral thesis, he was sent to Augustine missions in Culucanes, Peru, from 1985 to 1986. In 1987, they defended his doctoral thesis on the role of local Peru in order of St. Augustine, and he was appointed the Vatican Vocation Direction and the Mission Director of the Augustine Province of Mother God Consider in Olympia Fields, Illinois, in USA. Mission in Peru. The following year, he joined the mission of Trujillo. Also, Peru, a director of Joint Formations Project for Augustine candidate from the Vicariate of Culucanes, Quito, and Aplimeca. Over the courses of 11 years, he served as superior of community from 88 to 92, information director from 88 to 88, instructor prophet members from 92 to 98, and in the Archdiocese of Trujillo as judiciary vicar from 98 to 99, and professor at canon law, Patrick's and Moral Theological at Major Seminary St. Carlos San Marcello. At the same time, he was entrusted with the pastoral care of Our Lord, Mother of the Church. Later established as a parish St. Rita from 1988 to 1999 in a poor suburb of the city. He was first administrator of Our Lord's on Masters from 1992 to 1999. During 1990, he was elected the provincial prior of Augustina Provincial Mother God's Contessa in Chicago, and the 2.5 years later, the Ordinary General Chapter of the Order St. Augustine elected his prior general, confirming him in 2007 for second terms as St. Augustine. In October 2013, he returned in Augustine Provincial in Chicago, serving as director of formation at the St. Augustine Convent, first Contessa and the provincial vicar. Rudolph held until the Pope Francis appointed him on November 3 in 2014 as the apostolic administrator of Prevost Diocese of Chicago, elevating him to Episcopacy tenure at Trinity Bishop of the Diocese so far. He entered in diocese on November 7th in the presence of Apostolic Nuncio James Patrick Green, who ordered him bishop just over a month later. On December 12, the feast of the Lord our Great Loop in the Cathedral of St. Mary. His apostolic motto is Olu Ono Nomo, words pronounced St. Augustine in the sermon from Proxima in 127 to explain that through we Christian are many, we in the one Christ we are in. Bishop of Chicago, Peru from 2015 to 2023. On September 26, 2015, he was appointed the Bishop Chicago. Pope Francis in March 2018 was elected the second vice president of Peru Episcopal Conference, where he also served as member of Economic Council and as the president as Commissioner of Culture and Education. In 2019, Pope Francis appointed him a member of Congregations of Krigu in July 14 in 2019, and in 2020 member of Congregation of Bishop November 21, while in April 15 in 2020 he was appointed the Apostolic Administrator of Prevost Diocese of Cairo. Perfect discovery for Bishop. On July 13 in 2023, the Pope called him Rome as the prefect of Decretory for Bishop and President of Pontifical Commission for Latin America, promoting him to the rank Archbishop. Created the Cardinal in 2024, Pope created the Pivot Cardinal as consistent of September in 30 of that year, and ascended the decree of Santa Monica. He officially took precedence of tutorial charges on January 28 in 2024. Ahead of this custody, he participated in Pope's most recent apostolic journey and in both first and second sessions of 16th Cardinal General Assembly in Cyprus of Bishop. Candidacy held in Rome from October 4th to 29 in 2023, and from October 2 to 27 in 2024 respectively. Meanwhile, October in 2023, Pope Francis appointed him member of the descrover of Evangelization section of evangelization on the particular churches for doctrine of faith in East Church of for Cardinal of for Institute Consecrated Life and Society of Apostolic Life for Cultural Education, for legislative text, and for Pontifical Commission of Vatican State. Finally, on 6 February this year, Argentine Pope promoted him as Archbishop, granting him a title of Sublime Church and of Albuquerque. During the most recent hospitalizations of his predictions in General Hospital Pivotal, present over the Rosary of the Pope Francis self St. Peter's on 3rd March. Now he became the 267th Pope of which is called Leo 16. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure subscribe on Ncuti TV show. Our conversion is continuing. It's your time.